Hello, everybody, and welcome to your energy weekly reading from the 11th to the 18th of September. I hope you are all well. I hope that you've had a good week. I hope that you manifested all your wishes or put them on paper and let them go to the universe and to the angels. Before we start our reading, we just take a few moments just to relax, just to connect with ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And we welcome in our angels and guides, beings of light. We ask them to support us during this reading, to bring us guidance and messages for our highest good that can help us in the week ahead. We ask Archangel Michael to cut, to clear, to dissolve all negative cords and attachments with his powerful sword. And we ask Archangel Raphael to fill that blue bubble of light with emerald green healing light. And take a deep breath and breathe that emerald light into your being. Let it fill every cell, every atom, every bone, every organ of your body. Just breathe it in. Just know that you're so safe and protected by your angels and guides. And they only want to see you experience happiness, peace, and joy in your life. Ask your angels now if there's anything specific that you need help with in your life, any healing, help with any situations or relationships, maybe your career. And we thank our angels and guides, beings of light, divine love, energy. And when you're ready, just take a nice deep breath in and out. Feel yourself in your body. Have a big stretch, wiggle your toes and fingers, and bring your awareness back into the room. Well done, and welcome back. Okay, so let's put that over there. Okay, so I hope you're all well, and we're going to use the Angel Tarot cards today. And I got a new deck there a few weeks ago, and we might pull one from that. It's the Dreams of Gaia Tarot, and they're pretty amazing cards. I'm still connecting with them and learning about them and from them. So, but we might pull one. I feel very drawn to do that today. So we will start with the Angel Tarot cards and see what the energy is for the week. So yeah, we had the new moon on Tuesday, and that was quite a powerful energy. The build up to it certainly was, or the day before I found quite intense, and a little bit tired, and then the day of it was really nice. But yeah, now we just have to trust and let go of our wishes and desires and see them manifest in the future. Oh, awakening. So there does seem to be a lot of up and down energy at the moment. It's kind of, you know, you think you're there, and then you're feeling a little bit lost, and or you're happy, and then you're sad, or you're maybe angry or frustrated. Oh, we got 2 there. Okay, so that's 4. 2 more. So if you have been feeling those emotions, just know that that's a universal thing, that there's a lot going on at the moment. So just do what you feel you need to do. You need to cry, cry. If you need to laugh, laugh. If you need to talk, talk. Pray, whatever it is. Because awakening is not an easy journey at all. Or when you're working on your spirituality or working on changing your life situation, it's not an easy road, especially when you're trying to do it on your own. So always try and find someone who you can talk to or support you during the process. Okay, so we have 2 of air, which is the first card, and it's saying being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there isn't a problem. Okay, you see the 2 unicorns there, and they're kind of loggerheads, and one's kind of dirty. It's not that he's dirty, but he's brown and white, and the other one's pure white. So I don't know if that's just kind of, that's the indecisive unicorn, and the other one is kind of going, you know, we have a problem, but you know, you need to waken up to it. So we'll connect with that one in a minute. Then we have Awakening 12, major card, and that says, look at things from a different perspective, a temporary standstill, it's important to be yourself. So it's kind of like you might be feeling a little bit stuck at the moment, but there's a real energy of it's going to unstick and it's just going to go, and it's going to be amazing. Okay, some good stuff coming. 8 of Earth is skilled work is rewarded, learning all there is to know about a topic, going back to school. I think we should all be going back to school. We all have new things that we need to learn. It might not be physically going back to school, but it might be learning how to do something different to how we've done it before. Then we've major card number 5, Unity, Archangel Sandalphon. And that says traditional viewpoints and methods, spiritual organizations, seeking out mentors or like-minded friends. So that's like coming together of people who are on the same path or have the same vision, have traditional viewpoints or methods of doing things, maybe spiritual ways of doing things, and finding out people to teach you different ways of doing this. That sits really well with the 8 of Earth and learning new things. Okay. And then we have Queen of Water. And this card is saying relationships develop to new levels, trust your intuition, care for yourself and others. And then we have major card 14, balance. And that is saying a need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise, and wait for the perfect timing. Okay, so there is a lot going on here. Okay. Now, I'm just going to pull one of these cards, these new ones that I was telling you about. These are very, very powerful cards. And as I said, I'm just connecting with them at the moment and learning from them. So, because cards have an energy of their own. Okay. Okay, it's a beautiful card. See it? Beautiful picture. It's like got the angel and the eye, and the beautiful angelic colors and butterflies. That's beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there and we'll look at that at the end. Okay, so 2 of air. Let's see what guidance they have for us this week. It looks interesting, that is for sure. Okay, 2 of air. You're struggling with a decision. And remember that, you know, this might resonate with you, it might not. So just take what resonates with you. There might be something that might just connect with you in some of the cards, and then others might not at all. So just take what feels right for you. So you're struggling with a decision. You have conflicting emotions or thoughts about which way to move. So excuse my croaky voice. So you're avoiding making a choice. Intuitively, you know what to do, but you're afraid to act and are at an impasse. Have faith in your own wisdom and move forward. There's a stalemate between parties. Compromise is called for. Find an impartial mediator to forge a resolution. Additional meanings: overanalyzing a situation, pretending there's no problem, and complex negotiations and self-doubt. So that's like, we all face things when, we have to make a decision, or we're too scared to make a decision because we don't want things to change, or we know that things are going to change and you have to face the consequences of that. And that can be really, really frightening. You might be in a job that you don't like, and you want to leave it and try something different, but you're worried because then you might not have the money to pay your bills, pay the mortgage, or put the kids through school, or you might be in a relationship that makes you very unhappy and you don't want to leave it because that means you have to find somewhere else to live, and how are you going to afford that? There's so many different ways of looking at this card, but it's saying you need to trust in your intuition. You need to trust your instincts. If you're not happy, then you're not happy, and you need to change that. So you either talk to the person who you're having the problem with and try and come to a compromise, tell them how you feel, and they might actually go, oh my God, I can't believe you were feeling that way. You were unhappy in your relationship or happy in your job. And they might say, listen, I'm totally going to help you with this, or we can look at it from a different perspective, or we can change something around, and they might be able to make it better for you. But if you don't ask, you don't get. Or if you don't tell someone how you feel, then you can't change the situation. And so you need to trust your wisdom, trust in your own wisdom. And sometimes we overthink so much in our own heads that we create this very complex situation and we can't see a way out of it, when really, if we did speak our truth and we did tell the other person how you felt, it could change everything and make it very simple. So that's what that card is saying. Now that could be like, bring that to a bigger scenario, and that's like the world governments and all politicians and all that kind of stuff, where there's no movement forward, there's no change. There's in the when you're looking at it from that perspective, when really it could be really easy if they allowed people to come in and change things and move things around. Or do you know what I mean? It's like we need to voice how we feel, and we need to allow change to happen, and we need to trust our instincts. So number 12, then we have awakening. Okay, an awakening is a major card, and it's coming up a lot at the moment. It's because we're waking up, we're awakening to the world and what we want in our lives, and how we want to change our lives. Okay, so it's time to review your plans according to this card and look at things from a new perspective. Ask yourself, is it possible that a different approach would work better? Although it may feel like events have come to a standstill, this is temporary. So make use of the extra time you've been given to rethink your strategies. You may need to step outside the norm and the mainstream right now to embrace your unique aesthetic beliefs or attitudes. It's also a good moment to be generous with your time, attention, and gifts. This tithing is returned by the universe manyfold to you. And we're always saying that if you give, you always get back. Additional meanings: epiphanies, selflessness, unexpected life changes, the need for patience, the power that lies in being oneself, and unusual solutions. So yeah, patience again, we've said this in past readings. There's a lot happening behind the scenes in this world. There's a lot of amazing things happening. So we just need to be patient. And I see that with my clients, where it's like, they know something amazing or something's happening, but when you can't see it, you just feel like, oh, this is never going to happen. Am I going mad? And the angels are always saying, no, it is coming. It is coming. You just have to have faith in your dreams. You have to just keep pushing yourself forwards, listening to your intuition and your heart. Okay, so just be patient. It's a coming. It's a coming. Just be patient. And I know it's hard. I know it's hard. And also, you know, unusual solutions. Like, we think it has to go a certain way, or there's only one or two ways that something can happen, when actually there's millions of ways things can happen. So don't limit your creativity of thought. Okay, so then we have 8 of Earth. 8 of Earth, where are you? There you are. Okay. Your heart is in your own studies. You've committed to learning about your career, vocation, or project. You're definitely on the right track. Your dedication, skill, and talents are appreciated and will soon be rewarded. Still, there's more to learn. Consider taking classes related to your interests or profession. A serious commitment to study or research is now called for. It may be time to go back to school. School of life. Additional meanings: craftsmanship, apprenticeship, diligence, and attention to detail. Such a beautiful card. He's sitting there with all his books in the Mother Nature, in the greenery, and just learning all there is to know about what he wants to achieve. So you're never too young or too old to learn something new, but I do feel, you know, as we're awakening, there's going to be lots of new things to learn and learn how to do things differently. Okay, so next card is number 5, Unity, major card. Okay. Working in groups enriches you right now. You drew this card because it's time for you to expand your circle of friends or join a group. For example, you may want to enroll in school or become part of a spiritual organisation. This is also an optimal time to make friends with supportive new people who have integrity and a strong moral compass. It's also time to question and review any rules, restrictions, or limited beliefs that have been placed around your current situation by you or by others, to make sure that they're fair to everyone involved. This can lift any previous blocks to the manifestation of your goals. Additional meanings: experts or mentors, the search for the meaning in life, having faith in a group of people, schools, and spiritual institutions. So again, it's all part of the awakening. It's all part of learning about yourself, learning from other people, coming together, becoming a union of positive people, standing together, helping each other. And I really feel that this is the way we're going forward, is coming together, working together, sharing our gifts, sharing our talents with each other. And it's going to be very, very special. And respecting each other's opinions and each other's ways of doing things as well, which is going to be very beautiful. So then we have Queen of Water, and this is about relationships developing. Okay. Queen of Water. Okay, situations. Emotional issues or relationships with others evolve to new levels. So it is about coming together with different people, isn't it? Even if things aren't perfect, there's a sense of peace and calm within you, and you intuitively know what to do next. Your feelings for and insights about others can be trusted. Make sure that you nurture those around you, and don't forget to also care for yourself. Very important. People, a person of deep but mature emotions, able to sense what others need and lovingly provide, an intuitive or psychic person who trusts his or her own perceptions and uses them to navigate the physical world successfully. Tender-hearted, empathetic, patient, generous, gentle, unconditionally accepting of others. Additional meanings: patron of the arts, love for family and home, a dear and reliable friend, and great creative talent. Okay, that's an amazing card. So again, it connects really well with the Unity card and the 8 of Earth, because it's like creating relationships in your life that are going to become more special and stronger, people that you can trust, people that you can learn from, people that can learn from you, and you feel safe even when things might be going a little bit wrong, or not in the way that you'd hoped, but you still feel safe and you still feel like you can go forward knowing that you're supported. So that's a beautiful card. I love it. Okay, and then we have balance, number 14. The angels are cautioning against making impulsive decisions or moves right now. Instead, take the path of moderation and balance in this situation. You'll experience better results by reevaluating your current circumstances and changing your approach. Excuse me. If you've acted impulsively in the past, you can heal and rectify things. If you're considering making dramatic life changes, then this card asks you to approach these changes slowly and methodically. This card encourages you to work cooperatively with others and to see things from their points of view. Compassion and kindness are keys to successfully manifesting your dreams. Forgiveness also brings healing, which allows for new beginnings. Additionally means keeping a moderate pace, cooperation and blended ideas, self-restraint, finding the balance between action and contemplation, and waiting for better timing. Okay, so again, really apt card, connects really well with the other cards. So it's just saying, you know, just go slowly, don't make any huge decisions, talk them through with the people involved, trust your intuition. Balance is really important. It's important to balance. That's what I was saying at the beginning. You know, something might seem really bad in your head or complicated and messy and scary, but if you balance it by talking to someone or someone that can help, then maybe, well, it'll make more sense and bring you more clarity. And so cooperation, and again, working with people, working in groups. So you might need support, you might need group support with something. So they're really good cards. So there's a lot of healing in those cards. I'm just going to have a drink because my throat's getting dry. My allergies are a little bit up with the hot weather, the heavy weather. So yeah, they're really good cards. They're amazing. There's a lot happening. There's a lot happening. A lot of healing happening. So we just need to go slowly, baby steps, find the support we need, talk to the people that can help, talk to the people who are involved in the situation, ask your angels for support and guidance. But going forward, we need to go forward lovingly, truthfully, and bring the support that we need with us. Okay, so I'm going to find this beautiful card, the meaning of this card. It's a really big book. It's like it's loads of cards in that deck. Okay, so X. Okay, so it is, okay, 10 of air, it's so exciting when you get a new deck. Okay, it's a nice long one. I will just kind of take out the important parts to it. Okay, so keywords are self-actualization, liberation, altered perception, new paradigms, great mystery, parado, and potential. Okay, wow. Key phrases: a time of independence, say goodbye to the public persona, no longer bound by another's opinion, walk your own path, humans are paradoxical by nature, see and know your potential, the self is whole, time to grow up and leave home. Ooh. Wow, this is exciting because it kind of does fit in with the other cards, doesn't it? Okay, so there's a bit of reading in this, but be patient. You might learn something. I might learn something too. So meaning, the process of individuation leads to becoming oneself. to stepping away from external forces that we believe define us, to becoming an independent being who recognizes and embraces their own uniqueness and individuality. It is about removing the mask we present to the public so that we are liked and respected and accepted, the face we wear so we fit in and belong. No longer are our public face and private life very different. We present our face to the world, and if it is not liked, then so be it. If it makes us a black sheep in a flock of white sheep, then so be it. We would rather be honest and accepted by the few than be what family or society expects. Individuation, how do you say it? Individuation is being who we are meant to be, as opposed to being the person society tells us we should be. It is breaking free from caring about what people think of us, because we love who we are and what we do with our life. We are free, liberated, because we are not bound by others' opinions of us or our actions and constraints of society or the impediments of our past. It is integrating conscious and unconsciousness, soul and shadow, and masculine and the feminine, and creating a whole where the self resides at the centre. No longer does duality separate and divide. All is in harmony and working in unison. You are you, whole, complete, and ever evolving, and that evolution is not a linear process. It is a I don't like long words. A circumambulatory process. Okay. You clever ones will have got that. Okay, of viewing the self and seeing it from multiple perspectives and accepting and integrating all of the facets and aspects into a whole. No aspect is ugly or beautiful, none good or bad, none better or worse. Each has its place and purpose as part of the beautiful whole. Isn't that amazing? That's so apt at the moment. To individuate is to understand paradox and accept that you are one. You are human. To be a whole and complete human is to be paradoxical. To individuate is to see and know your potential and to step forward into the unknown and meet it. You are willing to step away from all that you were so that you may become all that you choose to be. In this process, your perception is altered forever and you are forever transformed. No more are you willing to embrace old paradigms that limit and restrict and espouse the belief that says you should not or cannot. You move forward into the great mystery with confidence, knowing that even when life offers conflict and chaos, when we remain at the centre, we have peace. It's very like the balance card that came out. So when the Ten of Air appears in your reading, it represents a time of life after we have chosen to step free of the mask and wear only one face in private and public. That is so interesting, isn't it? No longer do we hide our thoughts, beliefs, or feelings in order to be accepted, liked, or respected. We have turned our back on expectation or convention or normalcy to embrace and accept who we are and stand tall and proud. It is time to separate yourself from the herd and to walk your own path. Step through the doorway and begin a life where new paradigms replace the old, and you are free to be the best that you can be instead of what society tells you you must be. Okay, that is so interesting. I absolutely am blown away by that card because it just stands very much so with this reading and with what's going on in the world at the moment, doesn't it? So yeah, fabulous. There's a potential blockage here. Will I read that too? How we've time? Oh yeah, we have a few minutes. So this is a potential blockage which might make sense for some of you. The Ten of Air reversed represents one who allows others' thoughts and opinions to define and shape them, instead of moving forward and becoming an independent being. They have allowed others to determine their path and shape their reality. They have become afraid to think or speak for themselves and instead allow others to dominate them. They do so because they are afraid of the great unknown and of what life will bring if they choose to defy convention, break with tradition, and stand alone. The Ten of Air reverse signifies a need for this issue to be addressed. It is time for you to grow up and leave home and step through the door into the great unknown. It is time to think for yourself, speak for yourself, and determine your own direction. The future longs to greet you, but it cannot if your present is being determined by everyone else but you. Wow, amazing. That is an amazing card. I'm so glad I picked it now. I'm so happy that I picked this card. Okie dokie then. So, yeah, there's a bit of healing, I think, coming in the next few days, or has been this week maybe and into next week, but I think there's some huge shifts happening. There's some huge self-realizations coming, maybe some planetary realizations, universal realizations. Whatever happens, just know that good will always win. Positivity will always win, but you have to do your bit and put that out there too. So that was a bit long-winded, but I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something from it, and please like and share this video. I would be very happy, and yeah, I would be full of gratitude if you would do that. You can check my website out on lisamarieShackleton.com if you want to see what else I do. I do readings, private readings as well. So have a wonderful week. Love you loads, and lots and lots and lots of blessings to you all. Mwah! See you soon. Bye.